Welcome. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating videos and to support the channel. There's always more to explore in the universe. High above Earth, a powerful space telescope drifts silently through the void, its massive lens scanning the endless darkness. Every day it listens, capturing faint whispers from the cosmos, signals that have traveled for millions, even billions of years. But this time, something was different. A strange frequency, unlike anything ever recorded, had appeared out of nowhere. It wasn't a pulsar, it wasn't a quasar, it wasn't interference from Earth. It was something entirely new. At first, scientists thought it was just an error, a glitch in the system. But as they analyzed the data, the reality became impossible to ignore. The frequency wasn't random. It followed a pattern that suggested intelligence. But intelligence. From where? And who or what was sending it? What this telescope had just detected could rewrite everything we know about space science. If this was a natural phenomenon, it meant our understanding of the universe was about to change forever. But if it wasn't, then we may have just received a message from something far beyond our comprehension. What exactly did the telescope pick up? Why has this signal never been heard before? And most importantly, should we be afraid? The mystery was only just beginning. For decades, space telescopes have been our eyes and ears in the universe, capturing breathtaking images of distant galaxies and listening for the faintest signals from the cosmos. These incredible instruments are designed to detect everything from the violent explosions of dying stars to the eerie pulses of neutron stars spinning at unimaginable speeds. But this time, one telescope picked up something that defied all explanation, something no scientist had ever seen before. The discovery was made by one of the most advanced telescopes orbiting our planet. Equipped with highly sensitive instruments designed to scan the sky for radio waves, X-rays, and infrared signals. Its job is to monitor the deep, dark corners of space, searching for anything unusual. And on a seemingly routine observation, it detected a frequency that didn't match any known cosmic source. To understand why this is so shocking, imagine the universe as a vast ocean. For centuries, we've been listening to the familiar sounds of waves crashing, supernovae, black holes, and distant quasars sending out predictable frequencies like the rhythmic heartbeat of the cosmos. But then, out of nowhere, a sound emerges that doesn't belong, a pattern in the noise like an artificial tone in a world of natural echoes. This frequency didn't behave like a pulsar, the rapidly spinning corpses of dead stars that emit steady, repetitive pulses. It wasn't a fast radio burst, the short, energetic explosions scientists have been struggling to explain for years, and it certainly wasn't interference from Earth. It was something new. As researchers dug deeper, they realized this frequency wasn't just different. It was unique. It was unlike any signal ever detected in the history of astronomy. And the most unsettling part? The source seemed to be coming from deep space, but from a location where nothing should be transmitting at all. But here's where things get even stranger. As scientists combed through the data, something about the signal stood out. Unlike the chaotic bursts of energy from stars or black holes, this frequency had structure. It repeated in an odd, rhythmic pattern, one that didn't match any known astrophysical process. It was too precise, too deliberate, almost as if it had been designed. At first, researchers considered the most logical explanations. Could this be an undiscovered type of neutron star? A distant celestial event producing an effect we had never seen before? But as they cross-checked their findings with every known cosmic phenomenon, nothing matched. The telescope had picked up something completely new. Then, an even bigger revelation emerged. The signal wasn't just repeating, it was changing. Over time, its pattern subtly shifted, almost as if responding to something. Natural cosmic signals don't do this. Pulsars pulse at steady intervals. Quasars emit predictable waves of energy. But this was behaving as if it had intent. Debate erupted in the scientific community. Some insisted it must be an unknown natural phenomenon, a strange but ultimately explainable quirk of physics. But others weren't so sure. The precision, the shifting pattern, it all seemed too unnatural, too controlled. Could this be evidence of something artificial? A transmission from deep space? If so, who or what was sending it? And then another breakthrough. When scientists traced the origin of the signal, they found something chilling. The frequency was coming from an empty region of space, no known stars, planets, or celestial objects in sight. It was as if the signal was being broadcast from the void itself. But how and why? That's when they discovered something that changed everything. This wasn't just another random cosmic anomaly. This was something else, something that defied the very laws of physics as we understood them. After weeks of relentless analysis, scientists made a shocking discovery. The frequency wasn't just an isolated event, it was a signal, a transmission. And it wasn't coming from nowhere. When they enhanced the data, they found that the source was moving. It wasn't stationary like a distant star or a pulsar. It was shifting, adjusting its position ever so slightly, as if it were traveling through space. That's when the realization hit. This wasn't a natural phenomenon. This signal was being deliberately sent, but by who and why? The implications were staggering. If this was an artificial signal, it meant only one thing. Somewhere in the depths of the universe, an unknown intelligence was reaching out. And even more unsettling, the frequency wasn't random noise. When scientists plotted its shifts over time, they noticed something even more eerie. The changes in its pattern resembled something terrifyingly familiar, like a form of navigation, as if something was getting closer. Panic rippled through the scientific community. If this was an interstellar beacon, was it meant to signal its own presence? Or was it searching for something, for us? The last time humanity intercepted an unexplained signal from space, it was the famous WOW signal of 1977. A brief, powerful burst of radio waves that lasted just 72 seconds and was never heard again. But this was different. This frequency wasn't disappearing. It was persistent. It was evolving. And then a final chilling realization. As scientists worked tirelessly to decode its meaning, one pattern stood out, a sequence eerily close to a mathematical constant, something universal, something unmistakable. It was as if, buried within the noise, a message was hiding in plain sight, a message waiting to be understood. If this signal is truly artificial, then everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe has just changed. For centuries, humanity has looked up at the stars, wondering if we were alone. This discovery suggests we might not be. But what does it mean? If this is an intelligent transmission, was it meant for us? Or are we simply eavesdropping on something much bigger? Could we be witnessing an interstellar civilization communicating across the cosmos, oblivious to the fact that we're listening? Or is this something even more profound, an attempt to make contact? The implications are staggering. If an advanced civilization is reaching out, it could mean they are far older, more intelligent, and more technologically advanced than we are. Understanding their message could unlock knowledge beyond our wildest dreams, new physics, new energy sources, even insights into space travel that could propel humanity beyond our own solar system. But there's another, more unsettling possibility. What if this signal isn't a greeting, but a warning? What if it's evidence of something out there, something we may not be ready to face? One thing is certain, this discovery will force us to rethink everything. Our science, our history, our future, because if we're not alone, then the universe just became a much more mysterious and potentially dangerous place. For now, the mystery remains unsolved. A space telescope has detected a frequency never heard before, one that doesn't match any known cosmic phenomenon. It's structured, it's shifting, and it might not be natural. Could this be our first undeniable proof of extraterrestrial intelligence, or is there another explanation waiting to be uncovered? If this signal is artificial, it means we are no longer just silent observers in the universe. We are part of a much larger story, one that has been unfolding for millennia beyond our understanding. But the biggest question remains, are we the eye? one's discovering them, or have they already discovered us? As scientists race to decode this mysterious transmission, one thing is certain: the universe is still full of surprises. And if we've just heard something for the first time, what else could be out there just waiting to be found? If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of space's biggest mysteries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries. The cosmos is calling. Will we answer?